Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm part of the marketing team here in Furniture of America. We will be starting shortly. Just a couple minutes. We're just ironing out some technical issues. Thank you.
Can you guys hear us?
Yes, David, I hear you.
Okay, great. How are you, Larry?
Hi, how are you doing? Looks like our
Good.
participants can hear you as
Ted
well.
and Chris
So.
are in the room.
Hi, Chris. Is Ted also there?
Ted is here, yes. Hello. Hey, Larry.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good. How about you guys?
Now, can everybody
All
else
right.
hear us? Or is it just we having a private talk?
No, yeah, everyone can hear us. Yes. Um, Min, there will be no video. We will only have a slides for you to hear, to see. All right. Ready to start? Alrighty. Thanks everyone for coming. Again, my name is Larry. I am part of the marketing department here at Furniture of America. We're very excited today to talk to you about our direct online retail service, or DORS as we call it, program. And we are joined here today, as you probably have heard already, with three folks from our friends from Renaissance. We have David, Ted, and Chris, who will explain more about their platform and their services. Before we get to them, a little bit of notes for everyone. Looks like you guys figured it out. There is a chat at the bottom left of your screen. First, we'd like to thank those who answered the survey. We sent out a survey a few days ago, and thank you for responding. Your responses will be discussed later by the Renaissance team and us at the question and answer portion. We noticed you have quite a bit of questions about dropship and shipping, so that will be talked about later during their session and the Q&A session as well. Speaking of the Q&A, there is a chat, like I mentioned earlier. Feel free to post any questions. Yeah, I can see. Don't worry, if you type something, I can see it, and we will be able to collect all of your questions during the seminar, and I will give it to David to answer later on in the Q&A. You can leave anytime if you want, but we encourage you guys to stay until the Q&A because maybe there's some questions that you want answered and maybe some other attendees are asking as well. So it will be better if you stay. But you can leave anytime. And also, very important, since you registered for this event, you will get an email with a video recording of this webinar. So you can take a look at later. If there's some questions and something that's not clear, you can play the video on demand. So yes, we will send an email with a video later. So everyone can hear me right, and looks like David and the Renaissance team are ready. Before we start with their section, I would like to go first and talk about simple question about this program. Why? A lot of customers ask, why are you doing this? And as you probably already know, Furniture of America, we are very dedicated to and committed to helping out our business partners. So first, why question is, why are we doing this? We here at Furniture of America really want to make sure that you guys do well. So it's a simple fact that if you guys sell products, you sell our products, we sell products to you, everybody wins. And so this platform that we're introducing you guys to today is one part of that. I'd like to go over this really quick. This is our dealer support program. This includes all of the features, or I would say programs, that are devised by Furniture of America to help our customers. If you guys have any question about any of these programs, includes monthly customized flyers and posters for our customers. We make those for you guys. We have a mobile app that you could use to order online. And part of this, of course, is our direct online retail service. One of our main focus in this program, of course, is getting you guys to start e-commerce and e-commerce retail. So let's start with the next question is why you should have an online store. That's a very simple question, but I think it's very important that we go over this really quick. You've probably seen the videos we have on the website. We will go over an article published by the Home Furnishings Business Magazine last year, and it talks about the rise of e-commerce in the furniture industry. I'll go through this stats. There's a lot of stats in that article. What I can do is send you an email with the video and the link to this article so you guys can read through it. But I will pick 4 great, big, important points out of their statistics. And one of them is this, that the furniture and home furnishing industry is ranked 2 in sales, e-commerce sales, in 2014. If you look at the chart, you can see that it's surpassed, the blue line surpassed electronics and appliances. So more people are actually now buying furniture and home furnishing products more than they buy electronics. It's pretty amazing. Another statistics is there's a steady growth in online sales for home furnishing, furniture and home furnishing industry. It's at 24.3 billion sales in 2014. Another statistics is that online sales is growing faster than brick and mortar. This chart here shows, if you look at 2009, which is the orange, the middle bar, you can see that brick and mortar is still a lot. Yeah, that's a fact. People still buy it at physical stores, but you can see the increase in e-commerce over time. And you even notice that in 2009, when there was a recession, people bought less from brick and mortar stores, and it bumped up again in 2015. But if you look at e-commerce, there's a steady growth. It's just 2.6, 5.3, 14.1 billion. So there is an increase in e-commerce sales. Lastly, e-commerce sales is also increasing, and I think this is the most important thing. And you guys already have brick and mortar stores, so why do I need an e-commerce store is the big question, right? So this stat tells you why. In 2014, you see that little orange there, that's e-commerce at 3.2% of all sales in the industry. Fast forward to 2015, it's up to 15.3%. That's significant, from 3.2 to 15.3. But what's even crazier is that brick and mortar store, which is the blue section, went down to 82.9%. So it is at the expense of the brick and mortar store that e-commerce is rising. So that's why our question is your store online yet? It's for us here in Furniture America, it's really not a matter of yes or no anymore. It's a matter of when. When do you want to start selling online? And that is all right. So with that said, with all the statistics said, we have, like I mentioned earlier, our team from Renaissance. They are based out in Philadelphia. It's their platform They will be creating the website if you will be interested, and they will talk about it more. David, Ted, and Christopher?
Hello, everyone.
All right, so maybe you guys can go introduce yourselves and go ahead and do your presentation.
Yeah, we're gonna take over the screen here, and what we're gonna show today is a video that discusses the industry, some of Renaissance's marketing services, what we've done within the industry. After the video, we have a 3-slide PowerPoint that explains the expectations of a website. Then after that, we have some, we can show you a demo of a website and some marketing services from our website. As the screen does start sharing, and Larry, if you can confirm that you can see my screen, we can go.
I do. Can you any of you guys see the screen? Good? Okay, they're saying yes. You're good to go.
Okay, great. We're going to start the video right now. Yeah,
Furniture retailers that are using our e-commerce website program have increased their overall sales from 15 to over 40%. Our primary goal has been not to sell you a website, instead to help you sell more product. And that's what we're here to talk about today.
When we started Renaissance, our objective was to create an e-commerce website program so dynamic that it would level the playing field for the smaller brick-and-mortar store. It's not only trying to survive, but compete against the big box stores and e-tailers of the world.
The internet is the most powerful tool ever created for you, the retailer. So we looked at what the industry was using, we asked a lot of questions, and listened to a lot of people, especially retailers. Then we utilized all that information to build one of the most advanced, result-oriented, and affordable e-commerce website programs available today.
The most common question we're asked is, how will customers find my business on the internet? It's called search engine optimization, or SEO. What our program does better than any other is to help consumers find your store on the internet. Keep them on your website longer and shop for more product while providing them the opportunity to make a purchase. We use videos, social media, linking, and real-time updating of product content to create an SEO monster.
Now let's say our SEO results have gotten a consumer to go to your website. The 3 most telling measurements to an effective website are your bounce rate, visit duration, and pages viewed. Here are those analytics from Google for an average furniture retail website versus the websites in our program. Bounce rate is when someone clicks on your website and then immediately clicks away. The industry average is 40%. The average for Renaissance is only 18%. Visit duration for the industry is 1 minute and 32 seconds. Ours is 7 minutes and 58 seconds. Pages viewed for the industry is 4.3 pages per visit. Ours is 12.9 pages per visit.
We knew our results would be good, but even we didn't know they'd be triple the national average. The results are off the charts.
Why are the analytics so much higher for a Renaissance website? The 2 primary and fundamental components of an effective website are ease of use and quality content. Ease of use helps your customer find what they're looking for as quickly as they want to find it. Our advanced filter is the epitome of ease of use. We can give your consumer over 50,000 product choices and get them to the product they want in less than 10 seconds. Quality content is the product and brand a customer is looking for, displayed in the way they're looking for it. A right-facing sectional, not a wedge. A bed, not a headboard, footboard, and rails. These strategies have driven sales and increased average tickets by as much as 20%, both in your store and through e-commerce. I grew up in a family with 12 kids, and money was tight. My parents shopping for a clothes at Kmart using layaway was the inspiration for our internet layaway program. Our websites automatically send your customer an email every month reminding them to pay their next payment, which also allows retailers to effectively manage their in-store layaway as well. The unexpected benefit of our internet layaway program was the close to upsell phenomenon. Through good customer service and finance options, you're able to convert your layaways to bigger ticket sales.
We can also add credit approval financing through your website. Now your customers can apply the approved amount directly to your shopping cart in real time. Again, increasing your ticket amount. Also, setting your markups is now easy. It can be done by brand, category, or individual SKU. And we can designate your local delivery area and fees, your on-display product versus internet-only product.
From the beginning, we made a decision to constantly innovate our program based on results and to continue to upgrade our websites with no additional cost. The input and feedback from our clients has helped make our program a great success.
We started Renaissance to make a difference, and we're really helping retailers. It's a great feeling.
If you use our e-commerce website solution, you will sell more product.
Is there a way to keep your store busy during...
Guys, now we're going to show you a collection of brief segments of different services of some of the functions of the website. We could probably show you videos for the next 2 hours. We're not going to do that for like the next 7-8 minutes. We're going to show you segments of it, which afterwards, I'm sure Larry will forward off to everybody in the email. And there's also more lengthy videos for each component or function of the website that dives into a deeper detail.
Non-tax season months. Introducing the Renaissance Gift Registry. It's easy to use and built into your Renaissance e-commerce website. Now, consumers can create gift registries that use your entire inventory right on your website, increasing your average sales ticket. Gift registries can be created for weddings, bridal showers, housewarming parties, college, or special events. In 3 simple steps, consumers can create a gift registry and shop and add your product to their registry. With our easy-to-use interface, consumers can create and send an invitation, so guests will get a personalized invitation with a link that takes them right to the chosen product on your website. At any time, a retailer can log into the Renaissance website content management system to see a complete list of all open gift registries. When a gift registry is complete, a consumer can purchase their furniture by moving to cart and checking out. Consumer and website do it all. For the retailer, there's no time or hassle, only more sales. Increase your average sales ticket amount and keep your store busy year-round. Sign up for the Renaissance Gift Registry today.
Does your showroom pricing match your website pricing? Is your hang tag branding consistent with your website? Is this frustrating or confusing? Generator. More than 65% of purchase decisions are made impulsively standing just a few feet from your product display. Now you can make professional hang tags in minutes, utilizing our easy-to-use content management system inside your Renaissance e-commerce website. In 4 easy steps, you can add a logo, select your product, choose a template, and generate your tag. That's it. Your hang tag is ready to download and print by you or your favorite copy center. You can even email hang tags to your consumers. All prices and product copy are pulled right from your website, so your in-store pricing will always match your website pricing. And we're constantly adding templates, so you'll always have something new. Increase floor sales today with the Renaissance Hang Tag Generator.
Did you know a 1-star rating increase leads to a 5 to 9% increase in revenue? Your business needs the Renaissance Reputation Management Program. We monitor over 700 social media sites every day to make sure you know what your consumers are saying about your business. When a consumer posts a bad review about your business, we know. And now you'll have the opportunity to engage that consumer and turn a bad review into a positive customer service experience. You can't afford to have bad reviews or no reviews at all. Let us protect your brand and reputation with the Renaissance Reputation Management Program. The value to your business is priceless.
46% of web users turn to social media to validate your product, service, or business. We know how to get you noticed on social media. Having a strong social media presence will drive traffic to your website as well as your store. When social media is linked to your website, it allows for third-party validation and lets others talk about you. It reassures buyers they can trust you. Renaissance will post, tweet, manage, and upload videos to your social media sites to keep them current with your latest specials and promotions. Social media allows you to connect and engage with your consumers on a personal level. Media is one of the fastest channels of marketing. Even if you aren't on it, your consumers and competition are. With Renaissance print programs, we'll show you that the oldest form of advertising is still one of the best. Our approach is an incredibly valuable modern tool that markets your store, website, and your social marketing sites. With our circular program, simply select any of our pre-designed themes for any of the retail seasons, or have our professional in-house design team customize weekly or monthly promotion. You'll stand out from the crowd with some of the truest colors and highest resolution graphics in the industry. Our years in the business have taught us how to design aesthetically brand-appropriate ads that embed your brand into the consumer's mind when they're ready to shop and buy. And we'll show you how to strategize your print drops to maximize your budget to get the best return on investment. When it comes to combining print with the latest digital technology, nobody does it better than Renaissance. We can take your print ad and turn it into an interactive e-circular and bring it to life with an animated print to video. Now consumers will get your print piece at home, go to your website, watch your print to video, click on your e-circular, and buy your product online or in store. Renaissance will harness the power of a cohesive print and digital campaign to drive greater reach, frequency, relevancy, and ultimately more sales to your business.
Did you know that 72% of website videos are watched to their completion? When searching online, Google gives higher rankings to websites utilizing video. Use the power of video every day on your website with Renaissance Video Prime. Unlimited video, unlimited possibilities. Video Prime is a monthly subscription program for retailers that have a Renaissance e-commerce website. Your website visitors will be greeted with an exciting, captivating video to let them know that something big is going on now. Our library has hundreds of videos for all major holidays, seasons, special promotions, and events. Use a clearance video for the weekend, summer sizzler for the week, or customer appreciation just to say thanks. You'll never miss a major holiday or special event again. And having video on your website keeps visitors on your site longer. And the longer they stay, the better chance that they'll buy. We have videos with spokespeople, monthly specials, whiteboard animations, holiday promotions, and talking furniture. Your videos can also be used on your Facebook page, YouTube channel, Twitter feed, and email blasts. And if that's not enough, you also get our talking webheads. Now your website can come alive and speak directly to your viewers with our library of webheads. Video can make a solid professional impression, and now you can too with Renaissance Video Prime. What if your video was interactive and shoppable? Get ready for something you've never seen before. The revolution in video is here. With Renaissance eVideo, video will never be the same. Now with eVideo, you can click it, interact with it, and experience it like never before. When a consumer watches an eVideo on your Renaissance e-commerce website, they can click on any product with a blue info icon to get more information. By clicking this sofa, an informational panel pops up with more details. There's also 6 other product options in the same price range. You can get information, see similar priced products, and other pieces in the group, connecting them to more information than ever before. When a consumer likes a product in your eVideo, they can easily find it on your website because each clickable link takes them to the exact page on your site. Now, your video is an interactive, shoppable tool. Consumers will interact with your eVideo to discover product options, special sale items, related products, and even other videos.
We have options that fit everyone.
It's captivating and easy to use. Video has always been one of the best ways to market your business. But now, with eVideo, you'll engage your consumers and give them the control to navigate to whatever they're interested in. The more information your consumer has, the better chance you'll make the sale. Join the eVideo revolution. Put the power of the click in your consumer's hands with Renaissance eVideo.
Okay. So once again, all of our videos were kind of
Get ready for something you've never seen before. The revolution in video.
Sorry about that.
a bunch of the videos were consolidated to give you guys an overview of some of the functionalities. And some of the functions are separate from the website, and there's other additional functions that are just part of the website programming already there. And now we're going to go over the 3 slides we talked about. The first one is we want to make sure that retailers are aware of what they should expect from a website. So as we go over this, I'd like each of you to think to yourself, what do you want from your website? What do you think it should do for you? Now, whatever you think it should do, you're not wrong, because that's what you want for your money. There's nothing wrong with that. But let's think about primary functions. What should a website do? Well, the first thing a website should do is it should generate traffic to the website. To the physical store. You want consumers to walk into your brick and mortar because that's your highest percentage of close rate, and that's where you'll create the largest ticket. The next thing you want to do is you want to create communication. What that means is you want their website to generate phone calls to the store as well as emails. Now, it's very important with those phone calls and those emails that you respond in a timely manner. If someone sends you an email this morning with a question about a Furniture of America product, and you wait till tomorrow morning to respond, there's a good chance you're not going to gain that consumer's business. They're going to go somewhere else that's more timely. If someone emails you today, you got to respond today to get that order. That's part of the new, immediate gratification with the internet. The last part is the opportunity to sell online. There is no guarantee for e-commerce business. But what we can tell you from the data that we have with our almost 2,000 clients in over 20 countries is that half of all internet purchases generally are coming from consumers that have left your brick and mortar store. So if they come into your store, half of them that buy from you online fit that criteria. Very important to look at your website and know what you expect from it. Have realistic expectations, and you're committed to doing whatever it takes to get these 3 things to happen. The next slide is about the consumer buying process. It's the process that every consumer is going through as they're going to decide what furniture store to buy from and what product they're going to buy from that store. So it all starts with search. So with the search, that's the major search engines. So consumers go there, and what they're doing is they're searching for a product and a location. So they might say brown leather sofa, Los Angeles. From that search comes results. Those results are websites. So if you see a Facebook page or a Furniture of America website, every link you see in a search result on Google, Yahoo, or Bing is a website. You might not realize that, but every link is a website. Now you see the 3 images or the 4 images of a desktop, a laptop, a tablet, and a mobile device. Every type of device or hardware needs to have a hardware responsive website. So if you have a full-blown desktop and someone's looking at your website on a mobile device, it might not be easy to use for them. If it's not easy to use, they're going to go somewhere else and buy from someone else. They won't be able to do the previous slide, which had the expectations. They won't be able to come into your store. They won't be able to communicate with you, and they definitely won't buy from you online. So now when they go to your website, what they're doing there in that part of the buying process is they're merchandising you. So they're going to try to find a product they want for a price point they're comfortable with. Now, what time of the day do most consumers shop online right now? Most of them are shopping in the evening, between the hours of 9 p.m. and say 1 a.m. in the morning. Why? Well, many families are working 2 jobs, they have children, and the children go to bed between 8 and 9 o'clock. And then at the end of that day, it's the first time the parents can sit down and do what they need to do for themselves. So they then go to the website, and let's say they come to your site and they find a product they want with a price that they're comfortable with. But they don't know who you are. They never heard of your business. They need to validate you. Where can they go to validate you 11 o'clock at night? They're not going to call their friends that late at night. They're going to go to social media. So they're going to go to Facebook, Yelp, Google+, Pinterest, and things of that nature. Now, if you've done your website properly, you'll put these social media icons there that are links to your social media platform. If done right, let's say Facebook, for example. If I'm on your retail e-commerce website and I click on your Facebook link, it will show me, the consumer, everybody in my friends and family that like your website. So maybe I don't know you. But if all my brothers and sisters and my mother like your website, then I'm more trustworthy towards you. I may buy from you. Another way is if I go to your website and not all my friends and family like you, but maybe you have 100,000 likes or 10,000 likes. So the amount of followers or likes you have on your page, that also validates you. And lastly, if I go to your site, you don't have a lot of followers, maybe all my friends and family don't like you, but I see a lot of really nice posts written about you. Your consumers are going there writing about their great experiences, great customer service, great price points, or great product selection. Those three ways in social media can validate you as a business. So more consumers will buy from you online, they'll communicate with you, or they'll come into your brick and mortar retail store. That is today's buying process. Now, some consumers started social media and worked their way to the website, then go to Google search. But that is how the majority of your customers, if not all, are shopping. The last slide, really important slide here. This is your new business model, whether you know it or not. The first part of the model, the center of your new world, is your website. Without it, you do not exist anymore. Because some people say, 90% of all customers shop online or go to a website before they come to you. Think about your own shopping habits. Think about your children's shopping habits, your brothers and sisters. I'm one of 12 kids. I have 5 children myself. None of my kids do anything without going to a website first, none of them. So go to the website. You'll be able to tell if your website's working based on Google Analytics or any analytics, depending on what platform you utilize. We defer to Google Analytics. They're the best at what they do, and they're free and they're third party for you guys. The next part of your new business is marketing strategy. Notice that I did not say marketing tactics. I do not believe you can any longer say, you know what, we're slow. Let's do a circular. You know what, we're slow. Let's do a commercial. You are responding to a bad situation. Generally in those situations when you're responding, you're irrational because you're almost desperate. Irrational people don't make the best business decisions very often. So a strategy could be both that if we have a really good month, this is what we're going to do the rest of the month. If we have a bad month, this is what we want to do in reaction to that. Plan ahead. When you work with Renaissance, we want to be part of that strategy. We'll talk about some marketing that you can do for that strategy. Like some forms of marketing should be an e-commerce website. Another form could be SEO, search engine optimization. It's the ways you rank in Google. Another part could be video production. That's commercials, but videos are much more affordable than commercials. Another part could be Google AdWords or Bing or Yahoo. It's now as Oath. Another part could be reputation management. Reputation management is so important. If you increase your star rating from 3 to 4 stars, or just by 1 star at any level where you're at, you can increase your revenues 5 to 9%. Think about that as you're all sitting there watching this. You can increase your revenues 5 to 9% just by doing a better job, or you're already doing a good job and you get your consumers to let the world know it on social media platforms through reputation management, which is something that we offer. We also do social media management, which I believe is very much in tune or akin to reputation management. Now, the last part is something you guys have to do. Renaissance nor FOA can do it for you. It's customer service. That's every level of engagement you have with your consumer on any level. So if you talk to them, your delivery guy, your customer service person, your salesperson, anytime that you're communicating with them directly, that's customer service. Now, this is your new business model. So your website, we'll know if it's working based on analytics. Your marketing strategy will also know based on the analytics of the website, because if you're getting traffic to the website, your marketing's working. If you're getting qualified traffic to the website, which we'll know through analytics, and we can teach you guys that. We offer analytics training as often as any of our customers need it. It isn't like you're going to say, I need training on analytics to understand it better. How much is it? That's not the goal here. We want to teach you how to measure your marketing so you can do more of it and hopefully do it at Renaissance. So that's how we do our business. So these 3 phases, the website, the marketing strategy, and the customer service, that is the new pyramid. That is the new pillars of your business. Hopefully that makes sense. And if nothing else, you've learned something enough to help your business moving forward.
We're going to go back into the and show a website.
Is here with Renaissance E.
The The website Cheap Furniture Direct is a demo that we've created to demonstrate all of the bells and whistles and features of the websites that we can do for the retailers. The ease of use and quality content works. The ease of use works with the menu across the top. Living rooms with the bedrooms, the queen beds, all the different types of subcategories within the main categories. The quality content lies within the actual product itself, showing a bed and not the headboard, the footboard, or the rails, showing consumer-friendly product and SKUs with simple, quick, and easy to see information that can be added to the cart. The layaway program that was discussed in the video earlier that can go anywhere from 12 to 24 months depending on the type of layaway that you run. Any of the product can go then to a detail page.
Now, please note, a lot of the functionality you're looking at, you don't have to utilize. Many of these things we can program them on or off for you. So if you don't like layaway, you don't need to do it. If you like it, this works extremely well. What you may or may not know is that for the average retailer that we work with that does layaway, it's 8% of their net profit. Part of the reason why many retailers don't do layaway is because they can't manage it, or it's very difficult to manage. Our system can manage that for you. So if a consumer opens up a layaway, whether it be in your store, which is doable, or on the internet, the next month, the system will send them a reminder email on the 7th day before the bill is due, because we know that consumers that are doing layaway are probably broken in a tight spot. So we want to give them a reminder. And on that reminder email, there's a link that that says there's a hot link there. So they click it, they'll go back to the account page. When it goes to the account page, they can log in and make their payment. On the day of the bill, it does the same thing with another email. So 7 days prior to the bill and the day of the bill. Every month thereafter, it will do that. And it'll tell them as they make 1 payment, 2 payments, 3 payments, and 4 payments. So it literally can do customer service for your business. Many of you listening know when you do layaway in your store, when your sales are slow, what you do is you ask your salespeople to call those customers to try to get a payment. Basically what you're doing is you're asking a hunter to go cook. The results are not usually good, and your salespeople usually don't enjoy doing it. We know that, we've learned that, we studied the retail model. Now this layaway function, which is no additional cost to the website, it's in there. It's something you can or don't have to use, it's up to you. What we've also had retailers do is that they've had email addresses for a lot of their consumers that have done layaways that are open orders right now. If you have their email addresses, you can, even if they're 5 years old, it doesn't matter to us, you can enter their balance and their email address information into the system, and the system will begin to collect layaway payments for you. You'll be astonished how well it will do if the email addresses are still accurate and up to date.
The homepage of the website is fully customizable with advertisements and banners. There's over 30 or 40 design layouts for the website to meet brands. There's special offers, coupons, clearance. The website alone can be a 2-hour demonstration, and we'd be happy to demonstrate the websites on a one at a time basis after this webinar. Videos can be embedded into the website. The website can also have financing embedded in, where with Tidewater and some of the other lenders that we are affiliated with, where the application can be filled out and the money, once approved, will go directly into the shopping cart and can be checked out in real time. Our website, rencomgroup.com, demonstrates all of the features of the e-commerce websites and the services that we can help provide to help your business, not only from a brick and mortar, but also from the e-commerce and your website. We have paid advertising search engine optimization services, email marketing, as Ted was explaining earlier, reputation management, social media advertising, video marketing, and print advertising. And lastly, to be able to contact us, there's a tab on the website. You can fill out the form and it'll go directly into our content relation management system.
So one of the things I want to make sure everyone's aware of is when it comes to the Furniture of America catalog, we have the catalog completely built. We're connected with Furniture of America, and as updates come through, new goes or discontinues, that'll all be automatically taken care of for all of the retailers that are part of the program. So the updating part will be wonderful and done, and there'll be many opportunities for growth of other functionalities of what we'll be able to do with Furniture of America for your business that will probably save, I'm sure, in the Q&As, things like that are going to come up. So at this point, we're pretty much covered what we want to do. Larry, if you turn it over to the Q&A, we'll be ready for that.
Alrighty, thanks so much for that, Chris, Ted, and David. All right, so let's start with our Q&A session now. I have a few questions that came up through the chat, and I'd like to go through them one by one. And let's start with the first. Actually, we can start with the questions from the survey. So it looks like a lot of you guys, all 14 of you who responded, most of you do not have a website yet, and so this is pretty fitting. Also, some of you are asking about drop ship. Quite a bit of you are asking about drop shipping. Also, there are we post a question about marketing strategy and methods. 64% of you guys are not sure about it but want to learn more. And then some of you guys are interested in Facebook ads and Google ads and social media. So first question from the survey, what about freight costs and delivery options? Are there curbside only or inside the home deliveries?
The website will act as a second store or an extension of the stores for the retailer. And we can set the local delivery area in the same way that if a customer went into the store, the retailer can deliver as far from that store as they normally do on a daily basis. So if a retailer has a 50-mile radius, we can set the website to do the same. And then anything outside of that radius, if the retail consumer was going to want to purchase a product, a pop-up would come up and it would say something to the effect that delivery is currently outside of the delivery area. Contact the store for more information or for other delivery options.
All right, great. I think this this could lead to the next question. Question from Kelly. Do you need a storefront?
Okay, I'm going to jump in here for that. This is Ted. The answer is that we've gotten several retailers, Larry, from FOA that don't have a physical storefront. The answer is you don't need one. But the minute you don't have a storefront, you're competing with really big e-tailers. And can you win? Absolutely. But you have to excel in an area of marketing. And generally speaking, the only way to excel in an area of marketing is have a large marketing budget. Because guys like Amazon and Wayfair and Overstock are spending small fortunes on a weekly basis on advertising. So you can succeed without a storefront. It's just more difficult, more competitive, and more costly to do so. And we like to make sure that we tell any retailer that, because if they come and say, I'm going to build a website and it's just going to work, I don't have to do anything, that's not realistic. and then you'll be mad at us later thinking that, we should have told you that. So I like to make sure everyone knows that up front. It's doable, but it's difficult.
All right. Next question will be from Lori. Is it basically a CMS that has reporting capabilities?
Yeah, the entire website has a content management system for each storefront, each e-commerce storefront, that we will train and walk through all of the items and what can be updated on the website. Pricing, delivery, all of the markups. It's a simple process, and we can work with each retailer as much as they want us involved. So we can do the work with you, for you, or we can hand over the entire website to you.
And that's another feature, Larry, where the training is endless. So we know basically we're about to hand them a really fancy high-end, and they're going to be driving for the first time. And anyone's ever driven one like that knows it's a little bit uncomfortable and scary. So we'll do it as gradually as they want or as quick as they're capable of handling it. We're here to teach them. And if they need training today on the CMS, there is no cost. If they need more training again next week, there is no cost. That's how we build our relationship, constantly go over ideas, get feedback from them on what they like or don't like, and constantly improve the program. So the CMS is there for them to drive the car. It's considered the cockpit of the vehicle. And we want them to know how to use it if they want to use it.
All right, great. Okay, next question. I think it's, like I mentioned earlier, there are quite a bit of drop shipping questions. So this is from Kelly again. Do you ship directly to the customer? We can take this question. I'm sure, and I believe Renaissance is able to do this. Do you guys have the capability to do drop ship? This is on our end. I'm aware that we are still working on this. We currently do not ship directly to the customer. It is still the responsibility of the store owner or the customer to deliver to their customers. But we are working with Renaissance. Correct me if I'm wrong, David. To get a drop ship system ready, and it's coming soon.
We are working with your IT department. Yes.
Yes. Great. A question from Virginia. Will we see a breakdown of what these extra services cost? How will this interface with our existing website? I think a few of them have asked, what if I already have a website? So if you guys can expand on that.
Okay, so the first question is, what if they already have a website? That's not a problem. If they already have a website, what I would recommend is that we will do a free evaluation of their existing platform. Because if they already have a website that's working, they can keep using it, they like it, they're familiar with it, and we can support it with marketing. That's not the most common thing at Renaissance, but it does happen. We understand a lot of businesses, they get attached to the website. But if it's not working, we can offer them a way to rebuild it at a cost-effective way. It's generally not going to be more expensive than what they built already. And then on top of that, it's more expensive to keep a website that's not working than it is to pay for a new one that will work. But if we do the marketing, and any of your retailers are spending good money on marketing, but your website's not built to work, so go back to the triangle with the website up top, the marketing strategy, the customer service. You could have a great marketing strategy, but if your store is not up to par, it doesn't matter how good that strategy is. So if customers come in your brick and mortar and your lights don't work, that's a problem. If your air conditioner doesn't work, especially on a day like today in California, you got a problem. If you don't have product on your floor or enough selection of product, or I can't browse the product on your floor in an easy way for me as a consumer, it doesn't matter how good the marketing strategy is. So I would definitely suggest, if you want to, we can evaluate your current platform. As a matter of fact, any retail customer of FOA, we will give you a free digital audit. That digital audit's worth no less than $1,000, generally no more than $2,000. FOA didn't even know we were going to do that, but we're more than willing to do that for anyone that's been on this call and is interested in the program. And then at least you'll know where you stand. Because right now in the digital age, it's scary and knowledge is power, at least to make a decision. So we want to share that knowledge with you guys and let you make the best decision for your business.
All right, thanks. This next question will probably related to our dealer support program. Min is asking, does FOA have an in-store e-catalog with customized retail prices, which store owners could adjust? Actually, this is one in that one slide I showed with the dealer support program. We do have this system. If you can send us your email address or number, and we can talk to you about this program. Okay, next question is from Sunny. Is the live inventory at FOA warehouses reflected on the DORS website?
We are getting an inventory update daily from FOA. So that would reflect on any website that has the FOA catalog.
Good. Same from Sunny. Can we add other?
Repeat that, please, Larry. I think I heard it, but it tailed off at the end.
Yeah, no worries. So Sunny is asking, can we add other brands? I believe vendors on their DORS website.
Yes, well, we've learned through our experience that most successful retailers, we all know they carry more than one brand. We understand that part. So there's multiple spaces throughout the program to add other manufacturers, suppliers to the program. Even if you guys buy containers of any particular person, you buy one collection to a container, you can add what we call the in-store catalog. It's very simple to do. We can help you do it, or we can do it for you based on how you want it done. So that's not a problem or an issue for Renaissance.
All right. See. Top one. All right, so one question would be, what if we want to add unique items that's not part of any, say, not part of Furniture of America's catalog?
That will go back to the in-store catalog. They can add anything they want. At the end of the day, this is the retailer's website. And if you guys buy something you need to sell, we understand that. We want to give you the capability to do that. We'll teach you how to do it. And if you learn the first time and you're able to do it again the next time you get a unique piece, no problem. But if you don't remember the second time, call us up or email us and we'll do it again. We'll teach you how to do it again or do it for you.
All right, so Sunny's asking, what is the cost per month and any associated costs with the service?
Well, there will be I'm not sure how you plan on dispersing the order form, but right now, if any retailer wanted a Furniture of America only website, it's $200 to set it up, and it's $200 a month. And we're having the special to launch the program. The first monthly fee will be waived, so it'll be $200 setup fee, and then no first month fee, and $2 a month every month thereafter. If they wanted to add up to 4 other manufacturers, that price would increase to $300 a month. And then up to 10 manufacturers would increase to $400. So up to 10 manufacturers, $400 a month. And these are what's called a master catalog. That means they're managed and maintained by Renaissance. So all introductions, new introductions, and discontinues are done through the program that we do. The retail does not need to worry about that. But anything that's in-store catalog, that's stuff they have on their floor, they need to either inform us so we can do something about it, or they can do it themselves, or we can integrate with their POS, which would automatically update their inventory.
All right, thanks. One more question. Can we send returns straight to FOA? I think this one. I think it worked the same way as it is right now. when it comes to returns. So what they will have to do is, if the cost, this is where a brick and mortar or a storefront works really to the advantage of this program, because if there's returns, then there's a place where the customer can bring the damaged product back. And then once it's back to the hands of the dealer, then it's between the dealer and FOA. Our customer service will take care of that for you. Is the in-store catalog included in the basic website?
Yes, there is no additional cost for that. That's a functionality that the retailer has access to in the CMS. We'll teach them how to do it, or we can do it for them. So they have FOA, the entire master catalog, along with whatever's in their store. That's $200 a month, no additional cost.
All right, and then another question. The one-time website setup fee is only $200. Is there any other charge just to set up a website?
No, outside of, like, if they wanted us, let's say they didn't have a logo, they wanted us to create a logo. That logo fee would go anywhere from, $150 to whatever, how fancy they get, because obviously logos are one-offs. There are no programs for that.
Okay, great. Thanks for the questions, guys. Keep them coming. How does the credit card processing work on the website?
I'll let David answer that one.
There's two parts to the credit card processing. There's what's called a gateway and your merchant processor, which is your bank. So you'd work with your bank, and they would set up just like you were setting up a second store, and then the gateway could be like authorized.net, CyberSource. There's a few gateways that we work with. Domestically, authorized.net is the preferred choice. And then the website connects to authorized.net. Authorized.net connects to the merchant account. So when there is a transaction, it goes from your website right into your bank account directly.
I think this is a follow-up question from Gabriel. Can the credit card numbers come to us via secured email and we process it in our own terminal in store?
There's a new phrase out that many of you may or may not be familiar with. It's called PCI compliant. Renaissance has been building e-commerce websites for 10 years plus now. We've actually had input into what PCI compliance actually means. And that's an organization run by Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and Discover. So every stage of what you're able to do or should do is done properly with inside of your system. On the Renaissance side of it, we don't store any of the consumer's information. The minute you begin to store it, you make yourself liable and exposed to that. Now, as far as the rest of the information, Dave, you want to comment on how the rest of the information goes? What if they need to do a refund or whatnot, how that would work for them?
Yeah, if you needed to do a refund through the purchase from the website, every authorized.net account can be logged in directly through authorized.net, and the refund can be done through the terminal, the online terminal at authorized.net.
So basically, you're not storing any information, neither are we. It's what we call push. We're just pushing data through. So when it comes to exposure of that data, it's generally not, it's on the person storing it, which would be authorized.net, and they're the best at it. So why not let them do what they're great at, and we can all do good at it, which is sell more furniture.
All right, we have maybe room for two more questions. One is, what extra fees are there for using authorized.net? I currently use Square and PayPal for payments.
Oh, PayPal.
Yeah, our websites are also integrated with PayPal. PayPal Advanced, so it does the normal PayPal, PayPal Credit, and it'll actually take credit cards through PayPal. But as far as authorized.net, the monthly payment is in the neighborhood of about $20 a month, and then I think there's a small per transaction fee.
But if you like PayPal, PayPal's like $7 a month. The fees generally range depending on who you're using. $7 to $20 a month, depending on who you're using, what features you take advantage of. That all deals directly with them. We'll guide you through that process. We can't set it up for you based on privacy issues and banking laws, but we can hold your hand the entire step of the way.
All right, and then I guess it's the final question. Is there a 1 year or 2 years contract we need to sign to use Renaissance services?
There's a 1-year contract, not 2 years. And if the retailers want to get out of it, there's a way to do an early termination of the websites. There is an early termination fee of $500 that I can tell you. I started this company 10 years ago, and I've never once collected that fee. We have to put that in there for protection of our proprietary technology and to make the contract binding. There's got to be something along those lines per lawyers that charges a lot of money to write this stuff up. If anyone that signs up with us, we'll gladly put in an email that if for whatever reason you're unsatisfied with your service within the first year, we will not charge any collection early termination fees if that happens. But we need to keep it in the agreement the way it is for legal protection.
All right. I think that's about it for the Q&A. Since we have very limited time in answering your questions, again, I would like to remind everyone that after this webinar is over, within a day or so, you will receive a survey form from us, see how we did, and then there will be a box at the end of the survey where you could actually ask more questions. Or if you want to just call us directly at 866-923-8500, extension 332. That's the number on the screen right now. Or you can email us at marketing@foagroup.com for any questions. All right. So I think that's about it. Thanks everyone for coming. Thank you so much for the Renaissance team for being here and answering the questions. And thank you for everyone who's signed up. And please be sure to check your email and you will get a video recording of this webinar very soon. Thanks, guys.